Welcome back. Let's talk about food and drinks. When you visit a country for the first time, I'm sure you're curious to know about the food and the drinks. Which cocktails are the best? And which local dish is worth trying? Today I will tell you all about it. Every country has its own authentic food. Over the years, many traditional dishes are mixed with international cuisine. Many years ago, we would only be able to get a ropa viejo or moro in Cuba, or a bandeja paisa in Colombia. Nowadays, we are not limited anymore in our choices to dine. Of course, Cuba is famous for its cocktails and, as mentioned earlier, ropa viejo and moro. Ropa vieja is a delicious dish made of pulled meat, a bouillon sauce and olives. But you can also enjoy moro, white rice cooked with the juice of black beans. Chinese and Italian chefs created diversity in Cuba and broadened the country's cuisine. Imagine that in the big cities several restaurants even offer takeout and home delivery. Would you like to taste all the different Cuban cuisines and even add a culinary element to your trip? Take a tapas tour through Havana. You can enjoy all sorts of tapas in different restaurants and meanwhile discover the city. In Cuba, black beans are an important element of the authentic cuisine, but this also counts for Colombia. A delicious but large traditional dish is the bandeja paisa. It is available in different variations, but the most famous one contains grounded meat, white rice, fried pork, a slice of avocado and a fried egg. Even though the Colombians are proud of their traditional cuisine, they also shifted to a more international cuisine. At the shopping malls, there are several American, Italian, Chinese and even German restaurants. Many hotels adapted a combination of international and traditional cuisine, offering their guests different options. The Costa Rican cuisine is healthy compared to other destinations. It is mainly based on fresh products, meat, vegetables, herbs and fruits commonly, but not very spicy. Rice and beans are the basic ingredients of all menus. A typical meal is the casado, a combination of rice, beans, meat or fish with fried banana and a lettuce tomato salad on the side. It is custom to serve sliced fruit or fruity juice with every meal. Also, don't be surprised to see a vegetable stew or soup. In Costa Rica you can also enjoy several international cuisines. Be surprised to see a German bakery or a delicious French restaurant in the larger cities. Other international dishes, such as South American, Lebanese, Indian, Korean, can also be found, especially in San Jose. People from Panama are fond of meat or comida criolla, popular in all South America. They really like patacón con puerco, it's pork with a kind of banana. Pollo asado is grilled chicken and bistec, steak. Fish dishes are also quite common. Ceviche, raw marinated fish with onion and peppers, and tilapia and mahi-mahi. They are widely eaten common dishes. Panama is a crossroad of cultures and this reflects in the variety of restaurants. Especially the offer in Panama City is enormous. Chinese restaurants can be found anywhere, as are pizzerias and South American steakhouses. But Thai, Japanese, Indian and Middle Eastern cuisines are also well represented. In addition, you'll find numerous fusion-style restaurants in Panama. The unique Panamanian cuisine is a mix of Spanish and African flavors. For a culinary experience, in Panama you can enjoy a 5-course dinner. Every course takes place in a different restaurant in the old town of Panama City. Admire the beautiful architecture of this 337 years old neighborhood and be surprised by the delicious food. In relation to drinks, all our countries have two things in common: rum and coffee. Both beverages are made from scratch and maintain their own unique flavor. Cuba has the famous Havana Club rum, used in many cocktails such as the Cuba Libre, daiquiri, piña colada and the mojito. Taste the delicious cocktail combined with an authentic Cuban cigar. A less alcoholic drink is the Cuban coffee, homegrown at the Sierra Maestra and Topes de Coyantes in East Cuba. The island produces certified organic Arabic and Robusta beans. In Cuba, you can go on a hike through Topes de Coyantes and learn about the growth, making process and roasting of the beans. A typical Cuban coffee is comparable to a sweetened espresso. The authentic Colombian alcoholic drink is aguardiente. But what many of you don't know is that Colombia also produces its own rum. Ron Medellin and Ron Viejo de Caldas are two authentic Colombian rums. A unique element of these Colombian rums is that they still age naturally in an oak wooden barrel. Ron Medellin has a pure and rich flavor. Ron Viejo de Caldas is produced in the Andes Mountains, 2200 meters above sea level. This rum carries a complex and extremely smooth taste. And now, back to the Colombian authentic alcoholic drink, aguardiente. This powerful anise-like liquor is made of sugar canes, anise and 29% alcohol. The name aguardiente means literally burning water. Aguardiente is part of the Colombian nightlife and is often seen in the more warmer regions. In Panama, you'll find the world famous Pedro Mandinga rum. Learn about the production process from the Panamese original Pedro Mandinga rum tasting tour. You do not only get the chance to taste 3 different rums, it includes a guided tour through the museum and the distillery. If you're looking for something less strong, the Panamanians also brew their own beer. Visit the Panamanian craft beer markets and try the many flavors they have to offer. Broaden your Panamanian beer knowledge now. There's excellent coffee in Panama, which is usually served as a heavily sweetened or espresso. You can generally drink the water, but it's still recommended to take bottled water, especially in the somewhat remote areas. Costa Rica's national drink is guaro. It can be compared to the Peruvian pisco. Guaro is a clear beverage made from sugarcane juices. It is rather like rum, but guaro licks a bit of taste. In Costa Rica, the most famous rum is Ron Staniaro. This high-quality rum has a taste like warm liquid caramel and is one of the smoothest rums of Costa Rica. If rum is not really your cup of tea, you can also enjoy the Costa Rican brewed beers. The country has 2 major brands, Pilsen and Imperial. Both are pale lagers. Today, Costa Rica has also over 100 craft beers, thanks to the influence of Costa Rica craft brewing. Lastly, you'll also find delicious coffees in Costa Rica. The country only produces coffee beans in 7 regions. The soil of the land is enriched by volcanic ash, producing a tropical acidity, which gives the coffee a distinct taste and aroma. The harvesting location of the bean determines the levels of acidity and aromas of the final product. Thank you for watching today's episode. Next episode is about culture. Do you really want to know what it's like to hike with a Cuban? Watch our next episode. See you later. Bye!